What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis, and we are back with yet another video. And today, what I wanted to do for you all is talk about Luokung. Ticker symbol is LKCO. We've talked a little bit about this stock on my channel before. We kind of covered all the news that was surrounding the stock, but of course, with all the quote unquote bad news, there was some good news. There was some light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to LKCO, which is why we've been doing so good recently. We've heard the recent news about Xaomi and how they're doing better when it comes to getting off of the CCMC list. Their deadline for getting off of the NASDAQ when it comes to LKCO was pushed back to May, and between now and then we expect them to come out and start to try to fight this thing in court. And so with all that good news that was coming out, this thing did actually end up getting bumped up quite a little bit. We talked about it whenever it was around a dollar, I believe, and now it's at $2.06, and it dipped down a little bit today. We're sitting at $1.85, so nearly doubled in price since we've talked about this stock. So it's doing very well in terms of some of that good news that's coming out. And of course, there is a little bit more good news. So there was a closing of 100% equity interest of EMAP Go. So if we just very quickly take a look at this article, LKCO, a leading interactive location-based services and big data processing technology company in China, today announced the closing of an acquisition of EMAP Go Technologies, Beijing. The ticker is EMG, or maybe that's just an abbreviation. A leading provider of navigation and electronic map services in China. I mean, this is exactly what LKCO is all about. And whenever good news like this comes out, despite everything that's going on with this company, it really makes me appreciate what they're doing, because they're not trying to make their stock continue to fall. They're still fighting this thing in court, of course, but they are continuing to also expand their company as a whole. Following the company's recent successful financing results in total gross proceeds of $120 million, Luokung has closed on the acquisition of 100% equity interest in EMG, which is now wholly owned subsidiary of the company. Great news. EMG is one of China's leading high precision map providers, focusing on navigation and electronic map production, internet map services, geographic information, systems engineering, and other A level mapping qualifications. This is exactly right up LKCO's avenue here. EMG's customers primarily consist of auto manufacturers, and EMG has approximately 24% of China's in dash navigation market share. Great news. EMG possesses the National Class A qualification certificates of navigable surveying and mapping, and is actively developing autonomous driving and HD map services. As one of the first entrants into the market, and with more than 9 million kilometers of geographic data, for more than 80 million points of interest and more than 30 million vehicle regulations. We're talking about a lot of data here. EMG has substantial geographic data operation experience. Over the years, EMG has established stable and long-term relationships with many top automotive groups, auto part suppliers, and auto manufacturers in China. Just gives us some more information here about the actual merger itself, not the merger, but them acquiring this, and a little bit of information about what LKCO does. And so, of course, guys, I told you guys before, whenever we're talking about this stock, the risks that are involved in it. And of course, you guys know a lot more than I do when it comes to some of these stocks. So you probably know more than I do the risks involved in LKCO. This thing is still technically listed as a CCMC, or it's going to be listed as a CCMC unless they start defending this thing in court very aggressively, which I do believe they will do. The stock has been doing great, which is awesome in my opinion. I'd love to see it. I love to see stocks like this doing well, because I know that it has a very strong backing when it comes to the retail investor. And so here, whenever we get some good news like this, I think it's a big plus for us. And of course, this thing it ended up driving this thing pretty nicely up until $2, and then we had a little bit of a pullback. So when it comes to LKCO, guys, I'm very excited about the good news. Obviously, I love this stock. But that being said, we have to take everything with a grain of salt. Why? Because there are still these allegations against this company. Do I think that they will be freed of this whole CCMC designation and everything will be good? I can't tell you that, but I do believe between March and May that they will fight this thing very aggressively, and I do believe that they are very strongly trying to stay on the NASDAQ. Of course they are. That being said, we do have some information about Xaomi, and the same judge that's on that Xaomi case is apparently, according to the information that I've gleaned from some of you in the comment section, that same judge is in charge of the LKCO case, and the Xaomi case looks like it's going well, or it looks like it did go well. And so hopefully this LKCO case will also be one of those that goes well. But of course, we can't tell for sure until it happens. So for me personally, I'm just staying on the sidelines, trying to keep you guys updated with everything I know about the stock as it comes out, and I'm trying to get it to you guys. But of course, it sometimes can be hard, and I do miss something. So let me know in the comment section if I have missed anything. You guys are out there doing all the deep diving, all the digging. That's always helpful to everybody on this channel. So we'll see when it comes to LKCO. I have high hopes for this company. I'm really hoping they can get off of the CCMC list and that I can start a very substantial position in it because I think they are doing very well. They're expanding their company. In terms of price targets, I really can't give you guys any yet. If they are taken off of the CCMC list, I really do believe that we can hit this 52-week high very easily, but we just need some more momentum. This news like this is always good. Getting off of that CCMC list is going to be big. We have between now and May. We'll see where this thing goes. I'll try to give you guys updates periodically about this stock and whether or not I end up finding good entry. I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below, so please drop a comment if you're new around here, or if you just forgotten to, please hit that subscribe button and join the growing family of investors. Drop a like on the video so we can get it out to more people. It's so appreciated. You know, I don't ask you guys to do much around here, but subscribing, liking, and commenting, that'd be great. I really appreciate you guys. This is Rigor Mortis. I'm out of here.